And we are back at the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Mark Sherry here this week with Violet Hausthor. And you just heard Reason to Go by Amber Belle. And we played before that The Quest by Gary Blanchard. And we started out with Brian Eben Parker Wolf, the opener.
The first Thursday of each month is a great opportunity to catch some excellent original local music at Holyoke Media's brand new state-of-the-art listening room in Holyoke, Massachusetts. The New Music Alliance and Holyoke Media are presenting the Open Stage Showcase, a curated event with singer-songwriters, duos, and trios performing their own original music. So join us March 7th for a free event that includes 7 outstanding Western New England performers, including our featured performers Soup Eater with Peter Lendorf and Dylan Patrick Ward, both of whom will treat us to lots of humor-filled, catchy tunes that will leave you smiling. That's March 7th at 7 p.m. at Holyoke Media over in Holyoke, Massachusetts. And by the way, each musician who performs in the showcase will receive a professional multi-camera video of their performance. So if you're interested in performing, send the links to one or more of your original songs to newmusicalliance@gmail.com. And check our Facebook page for more information. So Mark, what'd you think of Amber Belle out of Northampton, Massachusetts?
Amber has really just got such a smooth voice, and this is really an excellent folk rock tune. It really is produced well, and as we were saying earlier, this is an album that she put a lot of care and time into, that's for sure, over 10 years to get it out.
Yeah, it's a new album this way through, came out in late December. And yeah, like Mark said, it took nearly a decade, and it's amazing. Honestly, I think it was worth the work just because of how well produced it is, how well written it is, how many incredible tracks there are on this. And she's hoping to have an album release party scheduled sometime in the spring or summer of this year, so keep your eyes open for that.
And our next artist that we're going to talk about was the song before that by Gary Blanchard, who's from West Brookfield, Mass. And this song, I think this is just a kind of old style classic folk tune with like a little bit of an Irish influence, sounds like to me. Just a really, really sweet song.
Absolutely. And Gary's a real talent. He's originally from Baltimore, but he moved up here a good while back. But he's been performing solo stuff since 1968. He obviously is writing in that like sort of traditional folk mindset, but he's not limited to it. On this album alone, 2017 release, Give Love, he dabbled in everything from traditional folk like this to synth pop. I'm not joking. He's done a little bit of everything, and the amount of music he's released that I can find on Bandcamp is just staggering. Close to 250 original songs released there, not even counting covers or live albums. Just, if you like this, you're going to have a lot of other songs that you're going to really enjoy just because he's done so much. And not even just that, he's also an amazing visual artist, writer, and teacher at Anna Maria College. So really, really talented guy.
Yeah, and that's a prolific songwriter, that's for sure.
Yeah, incredible stuff.
So we started out with the opener by Brian Eben Parker Wolf. I'm glad we started the show with the opener. So
Yeah.
why did we start with the opener?
Well, why wouldn't we, you know? Brian Evan Parker Wolf's out of New Haven, Connecticut, and he has been also creating original music on guitar and mandolin since the late 60s. He's played in a number of different bands, the Evan Rose Trio, the Weird Brothers, Pottery, The Name, Amalgamated Muck. And he's done a lot of really cool stuff. This one's off the 2021 EP Secondhand World, which was recorded live in a single take for this one, either one or two takes for that whole EP. And obviously this track just works amazingly well to open up our show today. And I sort of love the slightly melancholy songwriting on this one. It's just absolutely beautiful.
He's kind of alluding to the fact as being the opener as a performer, you're often, unappreciated and, it's a tough go sometimes. I'm sure all you musicians out there know exactly what I mean by that. You get the
Absolutely.
audience's attention and get your music appreciated. So anyway, yeah, the opener, we can relate. So what do we got next?
Well, next we're going to be delving into some really experimental stuff that borrows from soul and blues and rock and reggae. a couple of really cool tracks by Misty Blues and Cosmic Error. Let's start things off with Misty Blues. Here's Grip Your Soul.